Hey, Dog Pound, what's up? Hey, so today I got a special request. The kids want brisket sandwiches to be exact. I got a new rub, Chupacabra Brisket Magic. We gonna fire it up. Brisket on the Weber kettle, Chupacabra Brisket Magic. Y'all with it? Let's get it. Alright guys, so we're going to get this brisket seasoned up, and today I'm going to be using Worcestershire sauce as my binder. Worcestershire and beef always goes well together, so that's what I'm going to do. So next up, my first layer is going to be Kosmo's Texas beef. It's a good initial layer to put on the brisket, so that's what we're going to do. And we're going to get a good coating on this brisket with it. Making sure we get the sides here. Next up, we're going to try something new I just picked up, and this is some Chupacabra Brisket Magic. So we're going to try that out today. It's actually pretty tasty. It's got a good peppery kick to it. It's got a little bit of salt to it, so we're not going to go super heavy. So we're going to get some on here. It's got a good red color to it. Definitely has some cumin in it. And again, we're going to pat it in, guys. We're not going to rub it. We never rub the meat. We always pat it. We want a good even coat there. And then we're going to flip this bad boy over and get the other side. Alrighty, so we got the brisket seasoned up. We're going to let it hang out here, and what we're going to do right now is we're going to fire up the grill. Alrighty guys, so I thought I'd talk a little bit about this Chupacabra Magic Brisket Rub. As I said, it's new to me, so we're checking it out today, but it's made by two gringos called Chupacabra Brisket Magic and Seasonal. It's Chupalicious, that's what it says. So, man, it's suggested use for brisket, all meats, vegetables, wild game, and more. ingredients, the first ingredient listed is salt. So you might want to keep that in mind. But yeah, I'll put the link in for this. Apparently they're on Facebook at Chupacabra Rub, and their website is 2gringoschupacabra.com. Again, I'll put it in the links down below so you guys can check it out. But it's gonna be pretty interesting, guys. 2 Gringos Chupacabra. Alrighty guys, so it's been about 6 hours into this cook, so we're going to get the brisket off, we're going to get it wrapped up and get it back on the grill. And it's got decent color to it. It smells really good. Alright, put it back on the grill. Alright guys, I thought I'd slow down just a little bit here and go back over what we're seasoning this brisket up with. And again, I'm using just a regular Worcestershire sauce. I'm sure you guys can get it at any of your local grocery stores. But again, that first layer that I used was Kosmo's Texas beef. And basically, I just took this and put this in my own little shaker and you know, put it on the brisket. It's a pretty good little first layer. It's got good salt content. It's got a little sweetness to it. It's got the little onions and garlic and stuff in it. It's pretty good. So I'll put a link in down below so you guys can check that out and pick you up some if you want it. The next one that I put on is Chupacabra. And this is a new one to me. I hadn't tried this before. I just happened to see it at my local grocery store, and so I went ahead and picked it up. So, Chupacabra Brisket Magic. So I'm kind of interested to see how this is going to come out. I've heard it's pretty good, so I don't know, man. I've got high hopes for it. I guess we'll see. But again, hey, I just wanted to kind of slow down and show you guys exactly what I was using on the brisket so that you guys could take this ride with me. Alright? See you in a minute. Hey, we've had this brisket on now for about 8.5 hours, and we've already got it wrapped, so we're looking for a temperature somewhere around 200 degrees. After that point, I don't just pull it at 200, it's got to feel right. So I'm going to check some different points throughout the flat. If it's got the tenderness that I'm looking for, then we'll go ahead and pull it off. So let's check it out. So we definitely got the temperature that we're looking for. So we're going to just poke around and check for tenderness, and it feels really good. So I think we're good to go. So what we're going to do at this point is we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull this brisket off the pit, and we're going to set it inside a cooler. We're going to wrap it with towels inside the cooler and just kind of let it rest for an hour or so. And basically that just helps it to continue to break down whatever fibrous tissues are left, and it's just going to be a good just brisket at that point, man. We're going to be able to eat some good stuff. So let's get it off. Alright, so it's in the cooler, taking a nap. I'll bring you back in a little bit, alright? Alright guys, let's talk about what we did again today here. We got a brisket, we went ahead and trimmed it up. I did that off camera, and we got it seasoned up. And again, we used some Worcestershire sauce for the binder, we used some Texas beef, we used some Chupacabra Brisket Magic, and that's what we put on our brisket today. Seasoned it up, we put it on our Weber kettle. We ran it for about 8.5 hours today. We cooked it up to about, I got to about 210 degrees there in the flat. We pulled it off, we put it in a cooler, wrapped it in towels and let it rest, and then at that point it's going to be ready to go. It's a very easy process, guys, and I'm sure all of you know how to smoke briskets, and if not, it's a very easy process once you really understand the mechanics of it. So what we're going to do here is we're going to pull this brisket out and we're going to take some slices from it, and I'll bring you back so you guys can see that. Alright guys, so we got the brisket ready. We're about to cut it. I brought in my quality control department. So we got the brisket here. You can see it's got a good little jiggle to it. So we're going to go ahead and take a few slices here and kind of see what we're working with. You want to try?
Yes.
There you go.
It's kind of salty, but like in a good way. You know what I mean?
Do they know what you mean?
Do you know what I mean? Like it's salty, but like really good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Kind of has like a little kick, but like maybe it's just my taste buds. But yeah, it's really good.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What's up?
Mm-hmm.
So, let's see. So yeah, the first initial flavor is salt. The heat that was on there beginning, before we cooked it, it's pretty much gone. It doesn't taste peppery. It doesn't have the cumin flavor to it like I thought it would, but it's got a good saltiness to it. So I think it's a good rub. I don't think it's one that I would use regularly without using something else with it, but I think it's a very interesting rub. They make some other products for chicken and whatever, so I will try that out, but it's definitely an interesting rub. If you haven't tried it, I'd tell you to definitely try it and see what you guys think. But hey, it was fun, it was a blast, all of that. We're gonna cut this up and make some brisket sandwiches out of it. Alright guys? Alright, till the next video, y'all take it easy.
Make sure you give a thumbs up, like and subscribe, share it. Make sure you turn on that post notification bell so you know whenever the Dawgfatha himself makes a new video. Peace.
What she said.
But then there's bloopers.
You ready?
See.
Sure you ready?
Yes.
Alright.
Hot.
Hot? Just a little bit? Here's the hand.